Bobby through to the next round. How do you feel?
I'm delighted. I'm delighted. First half, we weren't at the races in terms of intensity. In terms of, we moved the ball, we created a few chances. They scored off one set piece. But I just felt that we lacked that bit of intensity first half that we've had in recent weeks. I think second half it was there. We were on the front foot. They got the man sent off because we were on the front foot. Young Potter scores a great goal. We've had chances to win. But to do it without a number 9 and a vocal point, and what I'm asking them lads to produce, I'm absolutely delighted as the team and as a football club we're through to the next round, and that was the objective before the game, so we've done that.
Why do you feel like you were lacking that intensity? Is that just part of the course when you are so threadbare and losing the amount of players you have?
Yeah, sometimes you can't put a finger on it, and I asked them to start the game well. I probably shouldn't have done that because every time I've done that this season, they've started the game flat. So, I can't. It's hard because you want your team. I want my team to be intense every time because that's the way I feel as though we can win games of football. But they were in first half, and that's why Gloucester come in a goal up. But second half we were there, and if we would have brought that for the 90 minutes, we'd have won the game. But we didn't. We took it to penalties, and Fraser's produced 2 great saves.
If you say about not having a striker and how good it is to win without one, do you feel like if you did have one, or at least a focal point, that would have been a much easier afternoon?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I think I asked, as soon as we changed young Potter, who's 16, with Tomo, when we brought him wide and put him down the middle, I thought it changed the complete dynamics of our game in terms of the goal. I was asking the 9 to stay in the middle of the box every time the ball went wide. First half he weren't. And it's not his position, so I can't sort of come for him. I'm asking him to do it, but he didn't. Potter didn't score his goal in the middle of the 6-yard box, so a number 9 just does that. So Zanzala, Jolly, if he played there, Newley, but Zanzala, Jolly cup side and Newley still injured, so it would have definitely changed the game, but the end goal was to get through. We've done that, so I'm absolutely delighted, yeah.
You talk about the goal scorer to put such a young player in from the start. It's credit to you as well, but it's also a credit to the player, given some youngsters can sort of wilt it in that sort of pressure situation, but he seems to take it all in his stride.
Yeah, he's an unbelievable kid. He really is. He's from where I'm from, in terms of he lives not far from where my mum lives, and he gives you every last ounce of energy he's got. He's committed, he wants to win, and he can score goals, and he gets chances no matter where you play him on the pitch. He's got that knack of getting chances. It's not fluke, it's an ability, and the way he's took his goal for a 16-year-old to come on and to start the game and produce what he produced, it's absolutely outstanding. So we'll give him the praise, but he knows there's still a long way to go yet before he's for him to improve, for sure.
There's a big moment or a big turning point in the game when it was 1-0, and I think that Sean Spence or someone of that ilk missed a glaring chance. It sort of hinged on that, and you go and score at the other end. How important was that moment?
Yeah, it was massive because Fraser pulls off an unbelievable save as well. So, that's just down to organisation. And that's what I said to the lads there. You're dominating the second half like you did at Chorley. But organisation, sometimes you're bringing bodies back for the sake of bringing them back. You don't need them there to get in the way. So again, it's something for us to work on. But I said to them there also, you've given me everything again, second half, and you've put the club into the next round, which was the goal before the game. We've got a lot to work on, which we will. But today we'll enjoy that cup win, and we'll get to work on Tuesday.
Talking about Fraser, you don't really get to hear much about the goalkeepers, both good and bad, but he's got his name in lights tonight and probably deserves it for how he's come in.
He has, yeah. He's been massive for us, Fraser. He really has, and he went away on an international break and come back, and he come back a real leader. His kicking's brilliant, his shot stopping's great, he's a presence, and for him to save 2 penalties there in the shootout, I'm absolutely delighted for him because he's an unbelievable kid. He's a great character in that dressing room, and he deserved the plaudits in that penalty shootout for sure.
And so about Odin, could that be his final game for Marine, do you think?
Yeah, Odin will be recalled by Everton. I can only thank Everton for letting us have him, because he's been absolutely, I can't speak highly enough of him. He's been unbelievable. His one-on-one defending, there's not many better than him that I've seen. And the kid deserves to go and have a career, and he will, because again, as a personality, as a person, he's really good at football, but he's an unbelievable person. So respectful, and he'll go and have a career, and I'm just delighted he chose to come to us and help us, and we wish him all the best moving forward.
And with one player coming out, how would you fix that void now? Have you got a player waiting, ready to come in and fill that space at right back?
Yeah, we're looking. You know, there's 2 or 3 names, or well, 2 or 3 players in different positions on the table at the moment that, you know, we're hoping to have 1 or 2 in by next week. We're just in the process of finalising them moves now, them deals now. So if we can get them done, then we'll it makes our squad a lot stronger. Plus we're bringing bodies back from injury and Whelan and Matty MacDonald. So all of a sudden the squad looks really, really strong, and it brings a smile to my face for sure.